Hi everybody, Adam here. Welcome back to Thronefall. In today's video, looking to make a bit more progress and start ramping up the number of crowns that we have. Last time we played through on Durststein, we beat that one, but then we went over to Frostsee in the middle here, and while we got close to the end and after a couple playthroughs, did not manage to beat it. And I feel like there's still a few things that we're a little clunky with in terms of the controls. Would like to see if we can iron those things out and just generally start to make a bit more progress in the game. So we'll see how this goes. I will tell you up front, apologize for my voice if it sounds a little rough at a few points in the video. We've got a bunch of smoke at the moment and it's causing my throat a lot of grief. So think we should be fine, but just so you're aware, let's try out Durststein again as a starting point. We're going to go with the bow and dagger. I feel like this is just it's the stronger play initially. I always tend towards more ranged characters versus melee characters. And I feel like as we're starting to learn the ropes and move through, this is going to be the weapon to keep with for the time being. We'll come back to these melee weapons, but we'll stick with the more favorable weapon to begin with here. Especially on Durststein, the way the map is with the different tiers, I think the arrows should be helpful. In terms of perks, I think we're going to roll with the Royal Mint. It gives us more gold for our castle center. Towers, always useful. More health for ourselves. This one, I'm kind of mixed on this one, but I think we'll try it for this particular run through. Have more house health, and they fully repair themselves before taxes are calculated, so you can get more money that way, even if they got destroyed. And then we're going to go with the warrior training. So our weapon will be scaling up and becoming more powerful. So let's dive in here. And let's see if we can win this map in a little more convincing fashion. So we build our city center. We've got characters coming from they're going to be coming from over here on the bottom area. So I would like a tower. Those are melee units in the barracks. I would like a tower to help us out a little bit here. Let's grab that one. I think that will be useful. Now, in terms of money earning enterprises, let's grab a gold mine and then let's grab a couple of houses. Try to get the houses on the go early here. Archery range, that might be what we end up with next time down there. So let's go to the nighttime here, see if we can successfully defend our castle. Not too worried if the tower goes down initially here. Big thing is just that our gold mine and our houses stayed intact. It's good. We're up to 13 gold. Now, characters coming from both ends over here. If we were to do, so 3 for the wall, 3 for a tower. So if we did all 3 of those, that's 9. That would leave us with 4. Maybe we'll do that and we will get the archers as well. start to solidify this end of the map. I'm partial to the longbow, so we'll go with that to begin with. Okay, so I think that's going to work more effectively, using control to wrangle those guys. I don't think we have anything to worry about over on this side of the map. Not yet, anyways. So I think that is going to mean that we should head into the night and see if we can successfully repel the enemies from this end over here. Don't know that they needed to run right out of the gate there, but should be okay. The walls are doing their job. We got 12, so we're definitely going to want a few more revenue streams coming along here. We've got characters coming from the bottom. And then from this side over here, by the looks of it. What do we want? Oh, we didn't actually go all the way, so we'll put the tower in there. Put the tower in there. I wonder if so we could do the melee units, then I think we need to do a house. You can't just do all. I think we'll go with the knight characters. So you guys, we've got all of you. You're going to come up here. No, you're not going to. I see. So just control again, and we can put them there. So hopefully with the two towers, that end should be fairly stable. We put a house in there. Then if we come over here and pick up all of you guys, if we come back up this way, probably stick you all right here. I think we should be good to start the night. That is all good. What's going on up? Oh, they're all good as well. So that was a solid night. Now This is where things get interesting. So we've got 11. So I feel like we definitely need to do an upgrade to our castle. So more healing for us, upgrading houses, and a little bit of healing for us in health. Magic armor is nice. Let's go with the magic armor. So now we've got more options here. So we can do the archers. That might be a good. We've also got the option of defensive tower. If we do that, that's going to be it. There's not going to be anything else. So we've got characters coming from the top. Those top two corners, the one on the left, one on the right. Let's grab you guys. Let's bring you back this way. If we come down here, we're going to need you guys. I think that end can survive without anything additional. I'm kind of tempted to get these archers. And then if we come here and we press Control, we put everybody there, and then if we come down here, yeah, that would have been 3. I think we're better off with these archers. Let's see. Let's see how we do. Guy trying to sneak in the back way there, but I feel like those will be taken care of. I think that went pretty smoothly by the looks of it. You can see though we're getting diminishing gold now because we have those gold mines which aren't, they don't last forever. So we've got guys coming from the bottom. Is that all we're looking at this time? I think it might be. So if we added a couple of towers, we add a house, another house. That gives us a bit more income coming in. And then if we grab, press Control, you guys are all going to want to run down there, but let's put you all here for the time being. We've got 1 leftover gold. I think that's fine. We should be able to jump in here. feel like we're setting up fairly well. Oof, that was rough. That was okay, but that was a little rough. Nothing coming from down this way. So maybe a good time to grab the gold mine there. So we got the top and the top two. Is there anything coming from this bottom one over here? Nine. Get one more house. Come up here, and if we put in the tower, and then what would the 3 for the fence there? I feel like that is useful. Useful and very necessary, likely. Let's grab these guys here. Them down to help over there. We go and we march through, picking up all of these guys. They can all come up to start with. Put them all over here. Start the night. I think they're going to be okay over here. Yeah, they should be fine. They're doing okay. Let's go down this way and see if we can give a helping hand. It should be okay. I think we should be able to work our way through these. We're respawning. We're definitely going to need to strengthen this side, though. Ended up being a bit weaker than I thought it might be. But this is just time now. We're gonna beat this particular night without any issues, so that's good. We're surviving and building up, I feel like. Heading in a good direction. Up to 20. Now we're gonna have lots of stuff coming, I guess, both ways. That makes me feel like then is that it would be useful to probably put that wall in there. If we grab these ones with control, let's put them down here. If we come along with control, I feel like you guys can come and set up shop down here. I think we're gonna go and add the extra 8 there, some more archers. 5 for this. If we do that, Let's make it a sniper tower. Then let's look for some more opportunities to get some gold. I think we can probably stand here. I'm not too worried. Oh, well, oh yeah, okay, that's our guys. Good. I was like, don't let them in through that gate. What are you doing? So we took a bit of damage down this way, but we did okay. So we've got the 3 corners now. So I feel like we need to come up this way. I feel like we are. This end has been a bit neglected. Sniper tower, I think. Let's get 2 sniper towers. And then let's add, if we take the knights and the 1 set of archers. It's giving them a lot, but let's see, we can always grab some more back if we need to. Let's make this a sniper. We grab all of these. Let's put them all up there. We just want one more house here. Let's start the night. It's our 8th night, I guess is what it is. Everything is taking some damage. I need to come down here and see what's going on over here. This side is still struggling a bit, but they got a bit farther. Up to 20 gold. So definitely going to be a lot more going on up over here. I feel like the bottom might not be bad. Kind of tempted to do more up this way. So what's our best bets here? If we took another 8 into there. So we don't have options to upgrade the wall gate area there. I feel like that will be useful. We put a sniper tower in here. I think that will assist. What do we want? Where do we want to put stuff for making more money, or do we want to maybe we'll put another tower in. Let's run with that. Might be slightly more passive and defensive than we need to be, but let's see how it goes. This end is going to be problematic. A little problematic, but actually not bad. Nothing of real consequence was destroyed. 19, we got a ton of stuff that's going to be. Is it just all on the bottom this time? Bottom and that side one on the left there? I think that is the case. Uh, that one up. So that gives us it gives us 8. So if we were to grab all 8 of these, you're gonna need to upgrade that. I feel like that gives them a fighting chance. You guys, we need all of you down here. So we have 7 left. We grab knights here, and then a house. I think that puts us in an okay spot. Let's see how much chaos there is. Oh boy, we got stuff going on up here. So what we had at the top was not enough there on that side. I think we preserved most of our money making. 17. Not amazing. I'm gonna put that wall in because that will just, there'll be a day in the future where I'm like, thank you. Thank you, Pasta Adam, for doing that. So if we grab these ones, you up there. That should give us a lot of options for getting through this. These ones are annoying, but I feel like we should be able to handle them. There's going to be a lot of them, but we've got a lot of characters now to bring to bear. So I feel like we should be able to do this. I'd really like to upgrade my castle center. I feel like I need to go up to the next level. So expensive. This side of the map still getting pummeled. But it's holding its own. Which is all it really needs to do. If it can hold them at bay until some of the other sides are in a better spot, and then more troops can come over to help, that's really all that we need. So we're not going to be able to do. Not going to be able to do the castle center, but let's. Add a sniper. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel super great about this, but let's see. If we grab, I feel like you guys just need to come up here. A lot of people are going to come that way. That doesn't seem like a useful way to spend money at the moment. What else? Is there anything else that we can do here of relevance? So I feel like based on the Earth. So you guys do need to move. Let's move you over here. I'm going to go the top route and see if we can get things squared away up here to then let us go help elsewhere. This is the final night. It's not bad. They're not coming super fast. Is everybody holding their own down here? This looks a little sketchy. But maybe just a little help here and we can keep them. Oh, oh, we got trouble up this way. Trouble up this way. I don't mind if they take the gold mine out. That's not going to be the end of the world. I feel like we're doing okay over here for the most part. They're starting to break through a little bit, but not horrifically so. Come back here because this is a bit more worrisome. So we did okay. Not quite as convincing as I would have liked, but I felt like that was stronger. Yeah, that was a bit stronger, so that was a new record. Your units, and all of your buildings start the game with plus 30% resistance against melee. The tower you are closest to gets a significant attack speed boost. Interesting. Let's go back to the map. So if we were to do this one again, how would we get more stars? We get more stars. We get more XP that way. What is the bird one? Falcon. Enemies are faster and chase you. I mean, the XP is useful, but it's not really. gold is by far more important. Let's try that mutator. So that's the snake one. We come in here, we'll build the castle center. And then we've got only ones coming from the bottom. I think we can probably get this tower. Yeah, this tower. Let's get that one on the go. It's one tower. One tower is probably enough. If we go over here, what have we got? Trying to think if we can get more, if there's a way we can get ourselves more gold. Let's do this mill. Let's go for more income. And then if we come back over here, we should be able to get a house, another house. Let's see if that sets us on a good path or not. Definitely always interesting, the trade-off between current strength and options versus future strength and options with that. They're not super intelligent, but that's okay. We managed to get through the night. So that gives us 9. I think 9 will be enough to help us down here because we really need, yeah, the full 9. That's it, right? They're only coming from the one side. Don't want any nasty surprises. Let's see how this goes. We didn't get to the point of being able to upgrade our walls at all. I feel like that will be useful. We really need to get a lot more gold coming in so that we can get to that next castle level upgrade. This should work out. And we can see, we should just get 9 again, I assume. No, 8, I guess, because the reason we got to 9 is we had 1 there before. That is going to make this next part tricky. We need to try to defend. Having some archers or knights would probably make this easier, but let's see. See if we've boxed ourselves into a corner here or if we can make this work. We did okay. What do we need? I'm just gonna do it. I know there's never gonna be a great time where it feels good to do that upgrade. Let's try this one, because if the houses upgrade, that'll get us more income every night, which I think will be a big deal. This is going to be awkward though. If we can get through this one, I feel like we've got a chance, but I don't know if I feel good about getting through this night here with not a lot of defenses. It's a good spot here because they get hit by arrows from different directions. Not ideal that we died there. But I think we are holding our own, and they're all taking a good amount of damage. So what did we end up with? 13, and so we got, is it just the bottom? I think it's just the bottom. That seems doable. So let's go and I feel like we need a tower. I think we'll go sniper. Come back here. I think getting the wall in would be super useful. That leaves us with 2. If we come over here, we should put in another house. So let's start the night. And that's actually not bad. That slowed them down enough. I feel like that was all kind of what we wanted to have happen there. $14. So we've got upper right and upper left. I think we need to do these. Just need to take the plunge and say, yep, we're getting these nuts. So if we grab those, the wall should be helpful. So we have 7 gold left. Need that one, and I feel like 4. So we do have the one house that hasn't been upgraded. Let's grab the oh, that's not the one I thought it was. That's fine though, we'll get the knights. Put them over here. I'm going to start out helping over here, just to make sure we're in a good place, and then I'll come back and help that middle area. I think we should be okay with that. I mean, we almost had issues over here, but in the end, we were okay. Let's get another house. What is our best option here? I'm gonna get a house. Try to get some more income going. The next upgrade is going to be 20. That's really tough to get, but let's see what we can do. Things were more exciting down here than they probably needed to be, but that's okay. I think we're going to be fine in the end. Another house will be useful. This is going to be, this is where it gets tricky. Let's grab you guys. More archers. Let's grab these ones. Let's bring them up top. Come around. We can help this spot out with the wall. Just build another house. Try to get a bit more income in. I feel like this could be the most useful place for me to be initially to start the night. I feel like they can handle themselves then. Let's come back this way. So not bad. That puts us up to 21. Now we've got a lot happening on all sides. But I think we need to do, I think if we don't do the castle upgrade right now, we're not going to. So do we want to make our characters' health better and attack? Which one is going to be the best? I don't think the commander one. Let's do the royal mastery. Yeah, and that'll let us upgrade the walls. So I feel like you guys are gonna need to come over here. I think we'll start over here. Try to get things in a good place, and hopefully we can peel away to help over here. Doing okay there. This is going to be the tough spot right here, I feel. Wall's doing okay, but it's starting to fail. We're getting close to failing. That was close, but I feel like that went well. And like I said, I feel like if we hadn't upgraded our castle there, we just weren't going to be able to. Now we're up to 24. So we got lots going on this evening. Let's put that to a sniper tower. More longbow archers. Sniper. Sniper. And then if we come back here, so I feel like we need to grab our archers from, oops, our archers from here. You are all going to be needed right there. These guys should all come back this way. I feel like you guys are going to be able to handle that. I think I'm going to have to come up here and help on this one. I can always come down and help the lower side eventually, but I feel like at least initially, this is the spot we need to worry about. Don't run away. What are you guys? Yeah, okay, there we go. They were mildly confused, but I think we've got it all sorted out now. Well, that wasn't great, but I think we can revive here in time to help if there's any additional. So that was really good. We ended up with 23 gold there. Now, the question is, what is the best way to spend that? So we've got 13. Left. Let's get this wall and this wall. Those are two useful, those should be two useful walls. I think that'll be good for that side. If we can grab these guys to help. We'll come back here and we're going to help over on this side. Although I think this side should be not too bad. Bring these guys, collect these all up. Feel like this is going not too bad, but we'll see here how these final runs through this one go, but I'm happy with how things are coming together. Let's see if we've got any. This is basically the second last night. Lots of these guys, but we've got lots here as well to deal with them. I feel like that should all be under control. Let's head back this way. Yeah, this is the trouble spot. Not unexpected. I guess I really should have stayed over on this side, but we're going to lose a little bit of our gold income. How much did we manage to get? 21 still. That's not bad. Yeah, we haven't upgraded. We need to upgrade these towers. These need to both be sniper towers. Might come back and do that wall. Let's see. See where everything else is at. That wall would be nice too, but if I do the which way do we want to do this? We do that to 8, more longbows there. I'm feeling pretty good about that. I know that we're going to have trouble over here. So if we grab, let's grab these guys. Not the end of the world if we lose a bunch of that space. Not that, just for an extra bit. And then if we grab these archers here. Well, let's start the night and see how things go. Hey, you guys, get back here. Get back here. Don't run away. I can't remember what the command is in particular to get them to stay. I will have to look that up to see how to just get those archers to stay put because it's annoying that they keep running away, but not unexpected, I guess. This is going to be problematic. Well, we've got a decent spot. We're holding them at bay here. I can't leave though, otherwise I feel like this end is going to crumble. But trying to look on the mini map and make sure things are okay. I feel like we're doing okay. There's lots of red on the map. I think I need to come down here and help out. We're at the next wall, which is troublesome. But I feel like we're still doing okay-ish. Less confident now that they've broken through there, but I still think we're going to make it. Oh, somebody over here. What's going on over here? Yep. So we managed to do it. That was a pretty smooth, I feel like. Well, and the mutator makes the score definitely better. So we've really leveled up, I feel like, on this particular level here. Yeah, the ranged resistance. Treasure Hunter. You get plus 15, plus 25, and plus 40 extra gold before the last 3 waves. That would be huge. Sustainable mining. Your mines produce plus 1 gold and their income is reset back to 7 every time they are destroyed. Interesting. Definitely some options there that we can push on. So pretty happy with that. So we've managed to, I think, really level ourselves up on Durststein. Really happy with that. I will say I think the edit should be fine in terms of this, but I apologize. I've been coughing quite a bit. You shouldn't notice anything in the video because I should be able to edit around all of it, but a little difficult to play, but really happy with the progress we made there. Now I'm curious to see if we head into Frostsee, can we now take a step up here? So if we don't do that, we don't want to do blueprints. Let's go back to the basics here. So we've got castle providing us extras, probably good. The towers, more health for me. I'm curious to, I think we go with the treasure hunter because I feel like that's going to be a really big one. I think I'm going to go back to this Architect's Council. I feel like this particular level, Frostsee, some early, having more tower options early on, I think could be big. Let's see what we can do here. So first off, we need to get our castle center down. And then we need a tower to help us out. So hopefully not too bad this first wave. We've got a tower in place to help us, but I think with our damage and our health, that shouldn't be too bad. So now we've got 6. This is gonna, the harbor would take 3. So I think we need the harbor to try to get some money. I'm actually tempted to add a house as well and go for income here and see if we can just get through this opening night, or I guess the second night, with these particular small didn't work the way I wanted, but we've still got some stuff going on here. So let's see. I feel like archers would be really nice to get. And the nice thing about them is that we can take them anywhere. And that is it, right? There's nothing else. It's just that one side. Okay. So let's see if we can zip through this, and let's then see if we can start to access some more money here, because we need to really start leveling things up. So a little bit more, but not a ton. If we 45 of those guys. Let's add two of those towers, because I feel like otherwise we're going to be in some trouble. And then let's put our archers over here. Archers are taking a beating, but We're doing okay. Ah, that house again. Oh, not the harbor, not the harbor, not the harbor. Oh my goodness, that was a lot. Uh, what do we need? Probably another tower. I guess we'll add the melee knights. Don't feel like we're super strong yet, but I'm not sure exactly what we could be doing differently. Those extra infusions of gold at the very end are going to be helpful, but let's see how we do here. That went fairly well. So up to 11. Let's upgrade our castle. Let's do the house thing again, because then I feel like we have a shot at making some more gold, because kind of worried at the moment about how slow we are with the gold. Let's try to grab all of our characters here. Bring them all over this way. I think that's all the character or all the enemies that are coming tonight. Really would like to get to that wall. I think that would be super useful. But for now, that was good. Better about how these knights are going now after the first couple. Starting to actually earn some money, which is good. More archers, probably a good thing. Feel like we can handle everything they're going to be throwing down for the most part. That'll probably be a big thing to get here in the near future. But I think for now, we have to start the night, do our best to survive here. I like the additions of the walls. Good to get that in early. Should help us with all the defense requirements. And it buys us a little bit of time so we can deal with these guys up here before then turning our attention down here. They're all over each other, which is good. So that's going to come through the wall, but that's okay, I think. Because it just slowed things down and it keeps everything generally safe, and it'll get rebuilt at the end of the night. So what are we dealing with next? Creatures there, creatures there. So what is our... Need a wall. Let's make this... Feel like this sniper tower is necessary. What else have we got as options here? We still got 9. Oh, you know what I need to do? We need to upgrade this because we're going to double that income, and that is going to be massive. Let's grab all of these characters. Let's bring everybody over here. Let's go up here and grab another house. That'll give us more income. So I really feel like it's all about income, 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 much as possible to start. Need guys to start healing and coming back here. This is a bad news. I think we're okay at this point, and I think we've managed to save everything that was going to make us money, so I think we're just okay. That was a little more exciting than I wanted it to be, but so we've got lots going on. Tower would be useful there. A tower down there is going to be super useful. I think a sniper tower there will be useful. I am curious, can we get away with building these and just giving ourselves a few more options just to make life difficult for them? Where do we want to be? Maybe over this way to start? And maybe over here? We're up to 31. That is good to see. I am going to grab this while we can because I think it's going to be useful to get that early. Let's do the upgrade one. Sniper. So if we go up here, let's grab our knights. Try to set ourselves up here for maximum success. I don't have that many more knights left. I think after this one we get, no, I guess it's after the next one we start getting the bonuses. That wall's coming down. Not going to be ideal, but as long as we don't lose. Which I guess is getting more and more in doubt. That's none of this is good. That's a lot of guys breaking through and they're getting closer and closer to the valuable parts of our base. Not what I wanted to see. We're gonna have to go back to the drawing board on this one, I think, because this is not good. This run is almost over. Wow, that was awful. All kinds of awful. Make that a sniper. Make that a sniper. Is that going to be enough? Well, we should just get. Then we've got 2 left over. Let's grab that. But yeah, we need to get all of these guys together. Knowing what I know about the end of the level here, I'm not sure if we're actually any stronger for dealing with the sea monster serpent thing that ejects all of the characters around all the enemies around our base. But let's see. Let's see what we can make happen. Knowing that all those guys bypassed our lower defenses, but let's see if this wall is going to hold long enough. Man, that was scary. Oh, there we got our infusion from our perk. Blacksmith. Didn't do this the last time. Oh, these take days to research. Interesting. So like that's probably not going to happen in time. Let's get some more longbow archers. And take that all the way. That gives us a lot more to bring to bear over there. I don't know. Is there really a benefit to going on anything other than the sniper towers? That is interesting. That's something I don't think we've gotten before. So it's like the tower in the wall. Is that our, no, that's our actual tower that we put there. Just we haven't gone this high, I guess. Healing spire, fire spire. Let's go with the archer one, an additional arrow. I don't know that we did enough to get any far. Yeah, like we haven't upgraded those towers. It's good to have those, all the units here, I think. And those towers outside the wall were always going to be weak, but if they do a little bit of extra damage, slow things down a bit, that is a good thing. What's going on over here? And this is the benefit, I guess, of that perk we took. Basically, we're stronger in the back end because of that extra gold. You have to get to those final rounds, but then you start getting that cash infusion, which can be pretty huge. So what does that give us? Up to 88. So now the question is, what is the... Yeah, this is just the final night. Archer Spire. More archers. Sniper. Archer Spire. Sniper. Archer Spire. Sniper. Archer Spire. Archer Spire. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm not sure if we're actually any better off than we were the last time we faced this sea monster. We're definitely pouring on the damage. You need to defeat him, I think, to send him back into the water and to end the wave of enemies that he's spitting out. We're doing something. They're going to come quicker to the side now because they're probably breaching that wall. Oh boy. Oh boy. We've got a breach over there. Don't let them take down. They're behind. They're gonna take down the castle. Oh, so we're still not. We still didn't do it. Still did not do it. It's got 3 health left. I feel like our score is lower. I feel like we did better though. go back to the map. I think we're gonna need to try this one more time. It's so difficult. So now I think we've learned some things. We need to see if we can put that to the test and come up with a better result on Frostsee. I feel like we're getting better. I think I like all the perks that we had. This treasure hunter was super useful. I don't think there's any other ones that I want to try at the moment. I think we'll run it back with what we've been using here. Just need to really try to optimize. Oh yeah, we need the our castle first. Can't do anything without the castle. If we get the longbows here, I feel like we stand a good chance. I like the idea of having some units early and building on that. Pretty strong. So if we get a harbor and if we get a house, let's see if we can actually pull this off and not suffer the consequences of not building towers yet. I just feel like the sooner you can get more gold, the better you are. That was close, but we did survive. So now the question is, if we grab a tower, could we sneak in the other harbor and still stay alive? So I feel like that would be huge. Now we've got 5. Let's get the knights. Pick up everybody here. We'll leave 1 gold that we can't spend. That's okay if we can survive. I think we'll be in a good spot. Doing okay. worked out well. So now we've got more happening over here. So I know we want a tower. Now, can we... Six. Is six enough that we can do... Could do this. I'd like to get the ranged attack. I think that could be very beneficial. And let's buy a house. We're really accelerating some different parts of our build out, and I'm hoping that these are going to pay dividends. We grab these characters, bring them up here so they're more in the fight. It's working okay. I think we've got this handled now. So what does that give us? 14. So we've got those guys coming from over there. That's it. So I feel like we want to spend... Let's upgrade those houses. I think that's probably a good path. That leaves 7, which we can have the tower there and the tower there. That leaves us with 1. I think that will give us enough. Yeah, so we should be able to upgrade our, at least hopefully one of our harbors on the next go around here, the next daytime. The upgraded houses should help give us more income. It is a really interesting game. Lots of opportunities for different strategies, and there's lots of trade-offs in how you want to approach it, which I think is pretty cool. So what do we end up with? Nice, we're up to 20, which is pretty big, I think. So we upgraded the harbor, so that should double our income. Let's get more of these guys on the go. I'm pro longbow. I think that this will hopefully work well for us. Then I'm hoping we can get the other harbor upgraded next time. Hoping we can get through these guys pretty quick here, and then we'll be able to handle the other units when they come up, because they've got farther to travel. The extra longbow characters helps. Towers are great, but you can't move towers, and so that's the big advantage of the different barracks for the melee and the ranged characters. How many is that going to be? We're up to 29. So that's going to take us that 7, I think, is super useful. Is this the only side they're coming from? Sniper. Sniper, and then if we are, feel like we can get another house here. So let's bring all the characters over. I think our upgrade is completed as well. Let's go up here and look. Yeah, so I think our upgrade is done computing there. So theoretically, we've got the buff to our archers. Let's see how this goes. Could probably really use some more melee knights. It's not ideal, but that was okay. We didn't lose too much for it. $34. That's more, that'd be knights. That would be archers. So let's get more longbow. I feel like we should be able to handle this wave. So let's go and upgrade our castle. Health and damage for us. Cheaper upgrades. Let's go with our boosts. And then let's get another house. This is probably the side that I'm most worried about. Let's cross our fingers and hope this works out well. I think we're doing okay. Yeah, that went okay. But our harbor got destroyed down there. I did not notice that. That is unfortunate. Okay, we need the wall. Let's make it a slightly stronger wall. Let's get a sniper. And another sniper. So we need to collect everybody. We pull everybody down there. Then, so we're getting close to the end. So we really need to be all in on upgrading towers, walls, getting everything all finalized. But I like the money engine that we've got. Still went through that wall really quick. Don't feel quite as strong as I thought I should be. This harbor is going to take a beating again. That sucks. That money would have been very useful. It's going to be interesting. I don't know if, like I said, I feel like we're in a better spot, but maybe we are not actually in a better spot. $46 gold is a good thing. Sniper, sniper, archer spire, archer spire. They're coming from down there. I don't, I mean, we can't, well, I guess we could buy towers down there, but we got over here. That's just a house. I guess we can buy that. So we need to pick everybody up to bring them over for the fight. I mean, the good thing, this harbor shouldn't get destroyed this time, which means that we should get more money at the end of this round. Also, we have that perk, which gives us more. Let's see. See what happens. Oh, are they over by the harbor? They're over by the harbor. That is so annoying. Well, there's so much for having the harbor. Take them out. We don't want to lose this one. Not as productive as I thought we were going to be. Up to 60. What do we want here? We want sniper, archer spire, sniper, archer spire. Get this one to the archer spire. That one filled in. I guess it's just build a house. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on here. Which way? Maybe this spot's going to need me to start. We've got some really powerful towers, but can't take anything for granted. This wall is not as strong as I felt like it was going to be with that first upgrade. I'd really like to not lose that harbor again. Can we keep the harbor, please? It's the final night. I don't know, 101. I mean, that is huge. That is a really good number for the gold, but I don't feel like we're as strong as we were. 78. It need to get this one up to the archer spire. Feel like we need the wall. I don't know, maybe not. Can we get that? So sniper, archer spire. What? So we've got 26 left. What is going to be? We can get this one. Archer spire. Maybe we can do one more upgrade down here on a tower. I just like I don't know if the blacksmith was worth it. We definitely accomplished like the goal of like have more gold income. Although like there was those couple times through where we lost the second harbor. That left a lot of money on the table, I feel. I don't know where we want to be necessarily. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. Can we get any farther? I mean, the harbor being around one or two more times probably gets us another archer spire. I don't know. I don't feel, I mean, we're doing okay, but I don't feel amazing with what the position we're in. Basically, every time we need to get rid of all those little red dots above that monster's head, down to 5. It's down to 4. 3. We are doing better. It's funny because I didn't feel like we were necessarily in a better spot or a different spot, but we are definitively doing better, I would say. Don't, can't die, can't die, can't die. Come on, get them, keep it alive. Did we actually manage to do it? Oh my goodness, we managed to do it. I'm impressed. It was hard fought. I didn't think it was going to come together, but we managed. That is huge. I can't imagine the mutators on this. That would be bonkers. Lightning staff. Interesting. I think that would be pretty cool. Towers are a lot more expensive, but you get plus 20% more points in XP if you win. Units are a lot more expensive, but you get a plus 40% more points in XP if you win. No walls. You can't build any walls, but you get 10% more points in XP if you win. That's crazy. Enemy units regenerate health every second, but you get more points in XP. That's a lot of crazy stuff. Anti-air telescope. Interesting. Health potions. That's nice. It wasn't necessarily pretty, but we did it. Frostsee has been beaten. Obviously, a lot more crowns to earn there, but I will take the victory. I want to see what. I guess there's not much to see, so this is going to be Wind. Should be interesting, but that's where we will pick up next time. We will try playing that new map. We are definitely going to come back and revisit some of these old ones to keep expanding our crown count, but really happy. Earned next crown on the first map we played today, Durststein. So it was good to make some improvements there. Then we managed to finish Frostsee for the first time. So heading in a good direction, and I feel like we're learning a bit about unit control, and we are learning some possibilities for different priorities to conquer some of these maps. So really happy, continuing to really enjoy Thronefall. Really well put together game. Now, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please make sure to do so so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. And thank you very much for watching. We will see you again soon. Take care. Bye.